Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, y'all. We're making money now. Skeeta. Oh, just a spot of tea. Ran there. Well, we had snow for about 4 hours this morning, 4 or 5 hours this morning. We got, I don't know, probably an inch and a half or something like that. Wasn't snowing hard, but it was snowing enough to see it come down and start to accumulate. Come on. Yeah, come on. Okay. Damn coffee cup's so heavy I can't hardly pick it up. It is, I don't know what temperature it is. It says temperatures are going to rise Tuesday, next Tuesday. No, I got the coffee Friday. I got it. I did get it. I'm waiting for my battery pack to show up. With the brim on the hat. I just been cold for the last few days. I cannot get warm for some reason. What are you doing, Pumpkin? Yeah, actually, it's cold up there. Yeah, yeah. Way up north in the ice and snow. Oh, no, way up north where the cold wind blows. Don't you eat that yeller snow. I can believe it's 22. I'm in the process of looking for new rims for Kathy's car. They have them aluminum rims. I want all steel rims. Um, about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, now, a year and a half ago, I guess it was, I had to have a rim welded It's aluminum, so I had to have it Heliart or whatever you call it, aluminum weld, because it had a crack in it and it was leaking air. Well, that same rim is leaking air again. And I was at the store and I come out and I said, man, that tire looks low. Yeah. So I went over to Myers and was going to put air in it. And it said $3 for the air compressor. I said, piss on that. I'll ruin a rim before I give them $3 to blow up my tire. I'll go home. I got home, blew up the tire, and as I'm looking at it, I can see bubbles come out of the rim from moisture that's in the tire or whatever. And it's coming from the exact same spot where it was welded at. So I'm looking for steel rims. I don't know if I can find any or not. They should have some. Maybe buy 2 now and then 2 later. But yeah, JB Welded. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh. Well, the rims are 15 years old, and I'm pretty sure the aluminum is getting fragile. Nope, I don't remember when I blew bubbles. I never did. You might want to ask Kevin that, because I'm pretty sure he remembers. I ran into him the other day. He told me to tell Kevin. He said hi. Oh, pumpkin. Yeah. Pretty girl. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Aw. Right on. Right on. Whenever you get comfy, you just let me know. Okay. I have to be very quiet. She's got to go in her cage tonight. She don't know it. Don't anybody say anything. Yeah. I know. Yeah. So I went and picked up a bunch of stuff I bought yesterday. It was a snow plow for a garden tractor, for a 2-wheel tractor, a 1-bottom plow, a cultivator, and a drag spring tooth cultivator, or not spring tooth, but what do you want to call it? Chisel plow. And whatever seems to be the remnants of a 2-wheel tractor. I've never seen one like it before. Don't know what it is. But all I know is it's heavy. Because the guy brought it up to me, and it was in the bucket of a loader. He said, you want to just pick this up and throw it in there? I said, yeah, right. He said, it's heavy. I said, why don't you just raise the bucket up and we'll slide it off into the car. That's right. Have a Merry Griswold Christmas. Anyways, he wanted $75 for all that stuff, and I told him that the only thing I really wanted for it was the snow plow. And he said, well, he didn't want to get rid of it. And I said, well, you know, he didn't want to just get rid of the snow plow. I said, well, I don't want to pay $75 for a bunch of stuff I might never use. So I offered him $35 for it, and after a day, he said, okay. So I went up and picked it up yesterday. So which I thought I got a good deal because actually the snow plow is probably worth the $35 by itself. Then you got the one bottom plow, the cultivators, and then the chisel plow, and the remnants of whatever the hell that two-wheel garden tractor is. All I know is it's heavy. So, then last night, I was on the auction site. And I bought a bunch of tools. I give $6 for a toolbox with tools in it. I give $2-3 for a bunch of tools, and $3-4 for a bunch of tools, and $2-3 for another bunch of tools. And I bought like 5 or 6 batches of tools for $2-3 a piece. Depends on what they were, $2 or $3. The highest bid I did was $6. That was for the toolbox. And it's just a little plastic toolbox, but it had, some tools with it and stuff. Got a Durajet utility power washer. It's the kind they use on farms and stuff like that. I remember using one when I was younger. We had one actually just like it when I worked for the garbage company. We had one there for a while, and then they decided to get a steam cleaner. And then so we moved from that to a steam cleaner. But I bid $10 on that and bought it for $1. That was my minimum bid was $1, and my maximum bid was 10, and nobody bid on it but me. So I don't know if it works or not, but it's got like a 30-foot heavy-duty extension cord on it for a power cord. So I'm sure I can get my $1 back somehow. I got to pick that up tomorrow. And tomorrow night we have a meeting with the city. There's a factory over here. They dry eggs. Well, there's days it stinks so bad you can't even go outside. Well, that company went out of business and another company bought them. But before they went out of business, they were fined $100,000. Now the city wants to know what they want to do with that $100,000. The city would like to spend the money, on different projects that the city wants to get done. But the only people that are coming to this meeting are the people that it affects. But the city wants to spend the money for everybody in the town. They also would like to put sidewalks down one street where that factory is. Actually, they want to put some sidewalks down that street. Now, mind you, there's 4 businesses on that street, or 4 factories on that street, and 3 houses, and a Serenity House. They want us to pay for all the sidewalks for all them factories and the 3 houses plus that Serenity House. Pay to put them in. And they talked about that about a year ago. And me being, the outspoken person that I am, I told them absolutely not. Nobody paid for my sidewalks. If I got to replace a sidewalk, the city's not going to replace it. I have to replace it. They're not going to pay to do it. I have to do it out of my own money. So why would I want to put sidewalks down a street for 3 houses when they should be putting the sidewalks in themselves? No. And that's what the meeting's about tomorrow. And I'm going to reiterate my opposition towards sidewalks for a bunch of factories and 3 houses. There you go. Yeah, buy Christmas lights with it. Yeah. Well, it affects everybody within a half a mile of the factory. Now, mind you, there's nobody that's on the east side of that factory that's in the city. There's no housing, there's no residential houses east of that factory. Straight north of that factory, there's no houses. It's the fairgrounds. Okay. Now, when you come west of it, at a half a mile, there's probably 900 homes, maybe. And then you have south of that factory, 3 houses and some factories. So they got $100,000. And what they want to do is, well, we can divide the money up between all the people that live there. Morning, Dan, or good evening, Dan. I look like Santa, yeah. That's talking the people that live in apartment houses and stuff like that, duplexes and rentals. And I thought, well, why do they have any say in this? Because it does not directly affect renters. It directly affects property owners, because that's something that they have to take into consideration when they go to sell their house. If the wind is blowing on a certain direction and the people get out of their car to look at your house that you're selling, that's going to change their mind. And that's what we've been trying to tell them. Our property values are going down because of it. You can't sell nothing on this side because of it. No. And I actually blame the city for it, because after the company went bankrupt and was bought out, the city gave the new owners a permit to operate. They could have nipped all this in the ass if they said, nope, you can't do that there. I'm sorry. You can do anything you want there, but you can't, dehydrate rotten eggs. And that's what they do. They get eggs by the bulk tanker. They bring them in, they dry them, make them powder, and they put them into dog food and other stuff. Right. Good evening, Arizona. Yeah, a little bit. It's a little. Yeah, it's 21 according to the temperature right now that I see on the computer. 21 degrees. It was -4 here Friday morning. That was chilly. Yeah, I know. Buy some medicine, help the company out. Hey, Jenny, shoot! You old snuggle bunny, you. Hi, Jenny. anyways, that's what they make over there is they dehydrate eggs, and that's where you get the sulfur, the rotten egg smell from. And they put it in dog food and other, stuff, plant food and chemicals for, for fertilizer and stuff like that. December 16th. Where's she going? Oh, they've already done that. They've even built the silo taller, the smokestack taller, and it doesn't help. Yeah, I know she's going in the Navy. I thought she's already did her basic training in her AIT. Oh, okay. She's going to boot camp now. Okay, I thought she'd already done all that. Well, when she gets all said and done, I think she gets out, she can become a Coast Guard reserve or whatever and be a puddle jumper. Well, that's what we said. Why can't they control the smell? And I don't know. If you go down Maumee Street and you head towards Consumer Power, if you're right there by the fairgrounds, first thing you smell is the rotten eggs. And you go past them and you get past the railroad tracks as you're going towards Consumer Power, you smell the dope. There's 2 dispensaries down there that are in a different township. They're in Madison. And that's all you smell is skunk down there. Well, you go over by Delphi or GM, over there on Beecher, across from that store right there is the old Simplex factory. And that's the biggest dispensary in Lenawee County, I think, because that whole building is nothing but one big dispensary. And that's all you smell there. There you go. Well, that's good. Well, I know they don't want to spend the money. And the city here is saying, well, they do pay taxes and they got like 3 people working there. Yeah, big deal. That's nothing to everything that you guys are giving away. They used to produce powdered milk there. Never had any problems with powdered milk. No stink, no nothing. You could actually go there on certain days and buy powdered milk from them, and you could get it in a 50-pound bag for like $85 or something like that. Or if you were really into it, they had the big tote bags that hold 2,000 pounds, and I think those were like $375. You're right. No, it's the milk producers down there. It used to be right there, Michigan milk producers, and now it's Michigan milk producers is sold out, and then now it's called Crimson, and they do the exact same thing Michigan milk did, but they do it with eggs. Yep, by Railway Tire, yeah. Across the street from Railway Tire. That's what you thought. Right. So, oh, they've already had all that stuff done. You're right. Yeah. Bone aluminum. I see bone aluminum. They, when they went out of business or when they moved, that's where one of the dispensaries is now, is where the bone aluminum plant is, or was. When bone aluminum left Michigan, they did it right. As soon as they had everything out of the factories, packed up and gone, they brought in a demolition crew. And the demolition crew tore down the buildings, ripped up all the concrete, and then they did the dirt, and they cleaned up all the hazardous dirt that was out there, trucked in all new dirt, and cleaned up the joint, and they were out of there in like 8 weeks. Well, that's cool. Hi, Maya. But see, that was probably the best that was ever done. Now, Dura did almost the exact same thing, except for they didn't. They left the building there. They left all the concrete there. They left a big mess for somebody else to clean up, and then they did. They left a big mess, and it still isn't cleaned up. Oh, pumpkin. Oh, oh, kitty, kitty. You want to say hi to Tenny? You want to say hi to Tenny? Come on. Get up here. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Spirit, Tenny says hi. Come here, Spirit. Kitty. Come on. Come here. Come see Tenny. Come see Tenny. Come on. Come here, Pumpkin. You want to see Tenny? Tenny's calling you. I don't think she cares right now, Tenny. I think she knows she has to go in the box. And I think she's trying to stay her distance. If we could trust her with a tree, we'd leave her out, but you can't trust her with a tree. As long as you're here and everybody's awake, it's fine. You go to sleep and she will play. Oh, yeah? Because the grandkids are here, okay? And if you leave, we have a gate and stuff we put up to keep her out of the living room at night. But Naya sleeps on the couch in the living room, so you can't put the gate up in case she has to go to the bathroom or something. So so she has to go in the box until I think we got the kids Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday morning. I don't think we have them Wednesday night. I might be wrong. After that, then she can come back out again. She'll be out during the day. It's just at night, when we're all sleeping. Well, she took the teddy bears off in the tree, and then she started pulling on tree limbs, and she kept bending them. So yeah, so that's why she has to go in the box. Be good, you stay out of the box. Be bad, you get a night in the box. Run away, you get 2 nights in the box. You want some nights in the box, baby? Come here, Pumpkin. Come here, come see Papa. She says, no, I'm not gonna. Walked away, yeah. Why are all these packages wet? Yeah, you snipped that tree all right. Yeah. Yeah, must be nice. This little angel, though, she's a saint. Huh, Pumpkin? You're a saint. Yes, you are. I told Kathy she just don't understand her. She can't be trusted, you're right. and get me a nappy in or nothing today. I'm tuckered. Yeah. I woke up this morning, my trash can was tipped over and all over the floor, so I had to pick it all up. Evening, Kevin. I walked back in there a few hours later and it was back again on the floor. And I said, "Who done this?" She just looked at me. I said, "Did you do it?" You know, and I know she didn't. Somebody else must have come in there and done it because she would not do that. She's as innocent as a day is long. Yeah. That right, Pumpkin? Yeah. You ain't gonna let Nana talk about you that way, are you, baby? Huh. What you doing? Huh? She had her feet up on top of the bar stool like this, looking to see who was coming. Um, we probably got like a total of 7 or 8 inches since it started snowing. We got about 1.5 inches today, somewhere around there.
What are you doing, Skirt?
Waiting for you to get a treat.
What? Yep, she's waiting on you. What, Michael?
She said, "You know why it's treat time." You just love that cat, don't you? Yeah, I know.
Never had a cat like it. Wouldn't want to either.
Yeah. She's finally laying down in bed with Kathy at night now. She'll stay there for a few hours and then she'll get up. That's a big improvement because she if Kathy got into bed, she'd jump out of it.
Well, I think a lot of reason is because I chewed her off of it because of Kyla.
Right.
Thinks that She's got a lot. Kelly can't be around.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
A haircut like that.
Where's she at?
What do you think?
Oh,
She's gonna check on things. What's out there? Huh?
hold on a minute, people. Okay, go ahead and give her a treat.
I know. You gotta see pop. You gotta go see pop. Yeah. There you go. I hate that.
Oh, I know. Well, no, Kathy just don't want to be on the camera. That's why.
That's not.
You said, what's the top secret? Give them the cat treats.
I get some people don't get up. Thank you.
Yeah, Cashin Road. Thank you. Or Carol Burnett Road.
It ain't Carol, but that's your little one.
I know. I'm so glad we had this time together.
You wanna start, right?
That's the way I feel with my robot. He says, make sure to tell you to put some clothes on. You can see a reflection in the window back here.
Here.
She said, good. Yeah, they can see it clear as day.
Well,
Right here in this one glass.
oh.
Yeah. So, what did anybody do this weekend? I've told you my secrets. Other than watching Georgia win and then watching Indiana beat Ohio State. I did too. You know, I got two favorite teams, Michigan and whoever beats Ohio State. Here, I'll help you out with that. Alabama lost. You're right. Come here. Come on, get up here. Come on, Teddy wants to see you. Come on, Pumpkin. Come on. Come here. Come on, Teddy wants to see you. Get up here. Okay.
What do you want?
Thank you. Good evening, Rosanna, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Anna, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna. Amish. Yeah, I've always been jealous of Kevin. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. Kathy will tell you, she's out in the garage right now. She'll tell you evening when she comes back in. Oh. Is there something in the outside there, Pumpkin? Yeah, tear the blinds off. Let me see. I don't know what she sees out there, but she sees something. Here she comes. And then something's going on out front, but I can't see it. Oh. Cat out front. Oh. She sees it. Kathy's has been up since before Thanksgiving. Well, I like a real one, but I don't like the mess it leaves. They do smell good. But I know. I know. I better catch her now because I probably won't get a chance to catch her later. Well, that's cool. Right now, fake Christmas trees are clogging up my basement. I think I got 4 or 5 of them downstairs. She wanted a new one this year because it was pre-lit and it had 8 different kinds of twinkling lights on it and stuff. I still got to do a video of that. Excuse me. I don't know, man. I'm having a hard time waking up in the morning anymore. Like today it was 7:47. Yesterday it was 8:30. I have to get up at 5:30 tomorrow. Tuesday I don't have to get up, but I always do anyways. She's in her coop. And she didn't want to go.
No, I don't have arthritis in my knee. I have nothing hanging out. My name's not covered up.
I'd time them out for it.
Not long enough. My name's not covered up.
She seen that comment you said, Kevin. She ain't too happy with your ass.
All right.
Sorry about that. We had ribeye steaks tonight, mashed potatoes, corn, apple salad, regular salad, and mac and cheese for dinner. 14 pounds. He come out a boxer. Good, 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 good. Damn. Take them off the feet. That's like having a 10-pound bag of sugar. If I remember correctly, Junior weighed 8 pounds, 5 3/4 ounces. He was our biggest one. By the time he's 2, there you go. Well, here's a little, how can I put it? Advice for you. If you're both sitting at the dinner table and you both go to grab for the chicken leg that's on the plate, let him have it, because if you don't, you're probably going to get it. I love you too, Kevin. Have a good night. Yeah, let him have the last biscuit. Jack. Love you too, Dan. Your cornbread. Don't eat that cornbread. You only know what you was told? Huh. All right, everybody. Time for me to get out of here. I will, yeah. I will see you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, if you're so inclined to join me. Y'all have a great night. God bless. Take care, prayers, and peace, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Take care, everybody. Sharp. That's right. 6:30 a.m. sharp. Around there sometime. Have a blessed night, everybody, and take care.